Yo, who the fuck is asking for spicy chicken noodle soup, dog? Who the fuck? Nigga, you are sick. Yeah, that's the only reason you eating chicken noodle soup voluntarily. What, you feeling fancy or something? You got a nice little Monte Cristo sandwich or something next to you? Is that one of your 5 courses or something? You are eating soup out the can, nigga. The spicy, bro. Just cook something.
Don't sound like y'all niggas casting pods in this bitch right now.
Notable brand because you got to be a bold motherfucker to get on the ESPN show and some Walmarts.
like seriously, dude.
You working on a Disney-owned property, and you gonna break out the motherfucking the Myers aisle 13 joints, dog.
You brought on them crispy Payless $34.99 boys.
You got a blazer on and everything, dog. You gotta be that takes type like confidence out the ass, nigga.
Are you making $100,000 a year and you are rocking some Shacks?
Oh my goodness.
The Kmart Shacks.
That would suck. Yeah.
Welcome, guys. Hi. We've been a few minutes in and we ain't even do the opening. So
I think we're gonna do just a long ass fade in. I'm gonna clip this shit in at some point, and we're gonna get to where we are now. I was just gonna keep talking shit until you felt like we was good and ready to do the show.
Oh yeah,
I'm rolling like.
Yeah, no, we good because I had to sit and look. I'm kind of hot right now, and I think a lot of Twitter is right now with what we just seen. Let's start. First, let's start opening the show. Hi, welcome guys. Another episode of the Stu Lee podcast.
Episode 34.
Episode 34. This is the Corliss
34.
Williamson
Let me make
episode.
sure I enter that shit right now.
Yeah, this is the Corliss Williamson episode.
The Corliss Williamson episode, man. The fucking hard-working second line player that sticks around. Yo,
he had the. Go ahead.
If anybody good in the hood, it's Corliss Williamson, dog.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Oh, bro.
He had the good, wholesome, short, like grew out hair a little bit with no lineup, like a good, wholesome Tyler Perry character.
Yeah, he was looking like it was like what I had in like episode 5.
Yeah. So then he even tried with the braids and shit when he grew his shit out and everything. Like I'm gonna get the cornrows straight to the back. Simple.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, what's happening, guys?
Stocking cap still.
B Lee here.
I know. I just been chilling hard. Like we was so tight about that fucking playoff seed. We was over here
fucking eat it, bro.
Yeah, we was mad.
First and foremost,
we want to start with that one.
Yeah, we gotta start with that because I got a vent about this.
All right.
So.
Hopefully y'all good out there. Y'all go ahead and chill. Throw this shit at a nice little comfortable level and relax as we gripe about.
Yeah, because I'm gonna raise my voice a little bit a few times.
Florida State got played. Yeah,
absolutely, man. First and foremost, shout out to Michigan. Not only doing what they need to do, beating Iowa last night 26-0, winning their third straight Big Ten championship, and also now being ranked number 1 in the country. Yes, that's right. That's right. Go blue, hell, all that. Shout out to Ann Arbor. But anyways, congrats to Michigan. They are number 1 in the country. And we'll be completing in the college football playoffs again for the 3rd straight year. Now, the rest of the rankings. Number 2 is Washington, who won the Pac-12 championship and the last Pac-12 championship ever, because now they're pretty much a two-team conference for a couple years until they figure out where they can go. So, yeah, they're gonna be some nomads right now. At this
That's
point.
so weird, dog.
Yeah, it is. That whole
My God.
yeah. You seen the Pac-12 just disassemble, just just like that. So shout out to Washington. So they'll be coming to the Big Ten next year. Washington will be taking on number 3 Texas, who won the Big 12 championship unanimously. They are number 3. They will. I think they're taking on what's that? The Sugar Bowl. Yep. That's gonna be Washington versus Texas in the Sugar Bowl.
Yeah.
And the 4th was very debatable, and it was because since Alabama won the Big 12. I don't know what they won the SEC championship and beat number 1 Texas. Number 1 Georgia, and Florida State, who were undefeated despite losing their starting quarterback and now on their 3rd string, but they were undefeated and they won the ACC championship. So it was between them two, and ultimately the committee decided that Alabama was worthy of that 4th spot and will be taking on Michigan in the Rose Bowl on New Year's Day in the college football playoffs. So Alabama, who lost to Texas, snuck in over, and now also, but this is the first time an undefeated Power 5 conference team got left out of the championship or the championship rankings, like even in playoff position. So this is like
bullshit.
Unprecedented. Yeah, that's
that's
two perfect words. Unprecedented and bullshit.
Yeah.
First of all, shout out to all my family in Alabama, and my father, who's from Alabama. Good for y'all. I know y'all happy right now. Even though y'all should be used to like all the winning y'all have done, all the numerous national championships y'all done won. But as a Michigan fan, I feel like this is bullshit. I feel like that was a hoax and a rig. I feel like the committee and I feel like the NCAA was so pissed at Michigan with all of the whole steel scan and shit, and then suspending Harbaugh and everything. So like, okay, the obvious thing would rightfully let Florida, who despite on a 3rd string quarterback, did what they need to do. Won every game, undefeated, won their conference championship. So rightfully so, that should be 4th. But no, gotta slide good old Bama right in there.
That was such a fucking. I don't think we've ever had as unanimous of a reaction to some sports shit like that. That was a terrible move, and I started to see it coming when they flashed the stipulations and what they're looking for in terms of seating,
strength of schedule, and
all of the normal shit, and then they had that long ass last one that essentially was like, if we feel like you're missing somebody that could have a greater impact to the team on a certain game, that will affect the rankings. I was like, oh, well,
nah, fuck that.
And then you was like, yeah, Florida State on their 3rd string quarterback. I was like, oh no. I was like, yep, they about to get played. I was like, they about to get played for who? Of course, Alabama.
Not only they didn't want to, because they knew Michigan was gonna beat Florida State, even though Florida State got a great defense and they got some decent weapons on offense, but Jordan Travis was a stud. Jordan Travis was like a Heisman final. They're gonna be a Heisman finalist the way he was playing. Like he was He was on the road, and they was looking solid. But even with that, I don't think they was looked at as like a real solid favorite to win it all. But the fact that they knew that they didn't want to make it easy on Michigan, dog, this is fucking rigged like a motherfucker. They didn't want to leave the SEC out. That whole strength of schedule shit. Now, this is why I'm glad next year, the playoffs are gonna be expanded to 12 teams. Mm-hmm. So we don't have situations like this. Because I feel like, and that's good, because now we won't have these debates on who's gonna get left out. Because at this point, out of 12 teams competing for a championship, like, that's good enough. That's usually a decent amount of contenders. And it's like, you don't feel bad at anybody getting left out of that.
Yeah.
Now it's a matter of, now what I think a lot of people is going to fear is it's going to be vast upsets on those type of situations. Because I feel like the more competition it is, the more likely it's going to be some, Cinderella team that just comes out of the blue and, pulls it off of the upset. It's kind of like, like a mini March Madness. Mm-hmm. So I am kind of excited about that aspect. And then also the fact that the conferences are, are growing. The Big Ten is adding Washington, Oregon, USC, and UCLA. And was that Big 12 is adding like Colorado and Arizona and Arizona State, and and SEC is adding Texas and Oklahoma. Like it's a whole lot of realignment going on, and so now it's gonna be expanded though. But that ranking was some bullshit.
Yeah, that was some That was it was bad. I'll just leave it at that. If anything, Florida State should be rewarded for making it this far with the condition that they in. Like,
I felt they was credible. They were credible to make the playoffs. They were very credible. So they did what they needed to do. Alabama lost to Texas. Mm-hmm. That made Texas' case stronger, but Alabama lost to Texas. Why should Alabama be rewarded?
Man. All right, man. We got to talk about some other Michigan shit. What's up with these Pistons, dog?
Man.
They bad.
Horrible. Bad is horrible. No, those are all understatements. Let's just set the record. And I watched the game last night too, and I was like, oh, we might get their first win. And nope. So the Pistons are 2-19.
You looking it up now?
If I'm not mistaken.
So let's check that out. 2-18.
2-18.
Yeah.
So 2-18. I mean, that's still bad. That's still horrible. They're 2-18, and they're on a 17-game losing streak. They started off 2-1 and lost 17 straight games.
Yeah, they suck.
So we only 20.
Bad.
We only 20 games in. We only 20 games in. It's the season.
How many games have you watched, and is there anything that you've noticed?
I've watched several. The one thing that made me point out is the turnovers. And very costly turnovers, and like it come like not just every now and then, but they consecutive. Like very sloppy ball play and pause. Very
that was wild.
Yeah,
that was wild.
Yeah. Very. I've seen some bad shots being made. I've seen I've seen K do decent on. I mean, he's doing what he's doing offense. Defensively, I respect a little more, and I feel like that's kind of declined a little bit. Asar Thompson, he's doing great job defensively. I seen they got Bojanovic back. They just got him back. But also I noticed there's been injuries up and down. Jalen Duren been injured on and off. So, and it's still, I think Monty Morris is still out. I think he's still out for a little more time. Joe Harris is hurt. I don't know what's going on with Wiseman. I think Wiseman, I don't think he getting no play, or I don't know if he's hurt. Bagley.
Gosh.
Yeah,
that's wild.
Yeah, like it's depressing because I feel like something not clicking with. I also noticed that Jay Ivey is not getting as much minutes.
Damn.
I do like how what's that, Marcus Sasser?
Yeah.
The other rookie. I like how he playing. He's pretty good, but
I'm looking at their numbers, dog. This shit awful, dog. Like,
and it's like hard.
How are you 2-11 in games where you lead in rebounding?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That
dog.
is a crazy stat.
Yeah,
but turnovers, bro, like, and it's crazy. Like, man, when it comes to the fucking, it didn't even matter that I don't think they won that one.
Oh, they've only had one game with fewer turnovers.
You said what?
They've only had one game where they had fewer turnovers than their opponent, and they 0-1. They lost that game.
Wow.
yeah.
So, wow.
Crazy numbers.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all.
And it's crazy because all the money that they paying Monty Williams, and who really didn't want the job like that in the first place, but the Pistons threw all this money at him to try and get him to come. What, like, it's something not clicking, man. I don't know what it is. Though Jalen Duren, he pretty good when he healthy and everything, but like, he dealing with his injuries, but he another, he been solid this year, but I don't know, man. Like, and it's crazy because it's like, it's just the season. It's still very early in the season, and it's like already. It's the beginning of December,
right? And then I can't.
And I feel like the season is over. Like, they feel like the season is just over.
At least we ain't sitting in the front row for this one, like we did that game when we got blew out by the Knicks.
Yeah,
we had some dog ass seats and they got smacked by 40.
Hey, but this is the one bright thing about them losing like this is you can get some dog ass tickets right now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right, we can get some real dog ass tickets right now.
If there's a particular team that you like,
exactly, that's the thing. Is depending on which team you want to see.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not about to pay. Even though you probably get $30 tickets for like a game against the Jazz or some shit. But it's like they're playing the Jazz. Like,
good luck.
I didn't want to I want to waste this, use this up close view just to watch Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah, at that point you just want to watch basketball.
Yeah,
you just want to watch
just bored.
Basketball.
Yeah, this is where you just bored.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like, and they didn't even win a play-in game. Like, they lost all that shit. Like, this is.
Yeah, I remember seeing them getting bounced from the tournament.
Yeah, like, they didn't even but they had, man, but they could have won like 2 of those games. But they turnovers, man. All right.
Yeah. Hey, man, I think I'm in trouble this week fantasy wise.
Yeah.
I think I got some. I got too many good niggas. Pause. I got too many good players on bye.
Yeah, I do too. This is a rough year. This is a rough week on bye.
This is a wild one. My fucking defense on bye.
Yeah, I think because it's like the Vikings is on bye. The
Vikings, the Bills, the Ravens, the Giants.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Vikings, Bills, and Ravens. Like, those are the very they got some very high fantasy scoring teams, players on there.
Saquon on the Giants.
Yeah, Saquon. But Saquon only player.
Yeah, he's the only one over there.
Yeah.
which works for me.
He is the offense.
Playoffs coming up.
Yeah, man. I'm looking rough in our league because I'm like a game behind out of the playoffs.
I just looking. You are one game back.
Yeah, one game back out of the playoffs, and I gotta win this week and next week.
Yeah.
And hope that either D Nice or Rare slide down and out of the lose game. But it's looking real rough for me in that one. Another league, I'm fighting for my life in that one because I think I'm like 2 games out. So like it's looking real. I think I'm like 6-6 though. But the other 3 leagues, I'm second place. So I'm going to the playoffs. So
damn.
Yeah, I'm just been battling injuries. So Jonathan Taylor got hurt, which was a blow to one of my teams right now, and also I got a slew of fucking players on bye from the Vikings and Bills.
That's wild.
And I'm watching George Pickens start.
That's wild. DK Metcalf gave this nigga M 37 points. Dak Prescott gave this nigga 28 points, and this nigga ain't adjust his lineup.
And he's winning.
Winning.
That is wild.
Yes.
Is Kyron Williams in this lineup?
Kyron Williams is not in his lineup.
Oh, buddy.
He currently has Dak Prescott, Austin Eckler, an empty spot, Cooper Kupp, DK Metcalf, Cole Kmet, Jackson Smith, Najigba, the Bengals defense, and Jake Elliott, kicker.
Oh, did he starting all of them?
Yep, that's his starting lineup.
Wait, he started both of the Seahawks receivers he had?
Yes.
And Kyron Williams is on his bench.
Yes.
Kyron Williams, who cooked last week.
Yep. Kyron Williams, who cooked on his bench.
That was like 37 points just sitting on his bench.
Kyron Williams hasn't been in his lineup since he had to pull Kirk Cousins. And you see how long Kirk Cousins been out. Kirk Cousins been out a minute now.
Don't he has Dak Prescott?
Yep.
And
he got Dak Prescott, Stafford, and he had Kirk Cousins.
And he started Dak?
Yep. Yeah. So.
Jeez. If he would have even just paid attention to his roster, he would have made the playoffs. Like, he had a solid team enough to make the playoffs, but yet he didn't pay attention to shit. To nothing.
Hey, it's what it is, dog.
So playoffs about to start. I know one of mine start next week, and then the other 2 in 2 weeks. So
I'm just noticing my work league is a week. My work league is a week shorter than everybody else's season. That's weird.
I had the one league because the one league may playoffs next week.
Yeah, so. Yeah, like this work league is they start playoffs next week, and fuck, why am I so tongue tied? But this is the league that I was telling you about where they was playing with. They was fucking with me about that trade.
Oh,
I kind of been hands off, but the problem is I've been winning ever since I went hands off. Like, I haven't really tried to hit the waiver wire like that, and I just been cruising. But I get it. I get it because that trade probably would have put me in a good spot. But at the same time, y'all gave away Saquon for peanuts to a team that only had one. They about to sweep the fucking league. Like, why did you voluntarily make them stronger for peanuts, dog? Like, that's, and then be so, be so anal about letting my trade through. That was some bullshit. So if I could fuck up somebody's chances of winning at that point, it's a fair trade.
Probably because it sounds like an inside job, man. I think they did some of them motherfuckers get the cut. And they didn't leave you out of the shit.
Yeah, and
out of the loop. That's some real shicey ass shit, man.
And it's whack because it's like It's whack because there's nothing on the line. There's nothing. There's no prize. None of that shit. Like, why? Why would you even be a hater? Like, I've seen so many stupid trades. I've taken a stupid trade, and it turned out, and it ended up working for me. So, all right, touchdown Lions.
Right.
Touchdown Lions. Game started. David Montgomery.
Yeah, we gonna talk about them in the.
Oh, that's gonna happen.
Yeah, a little bit. So.
Yeah. You ready to take a break?
Yeah.
We go ahead, regroup, come back, and we can talk about America's favorite pastime.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll be right back.
Yep.
45 seconds. Listen to music. They is not gonna catch me.
Oh, dog.
Like trying to catch type man, police can't catch Tyreek Hill.
Police can't catch a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah. They can't catch Michael Vick right now.
Oh.
Right now.
Hey, nigga.
Right.
It's Michael Vick.
Right. Yeah, exactly, dog. I don't know why that nigga tried it, dog. I was like, dog, nigga.
Cause he earned, nigga. That nigga's just.
He like, fuck it.
Oh man.
Dog.
Yeah. All right. We back, man.
We back on.
Yeah. The mic going. We could be back whenever we want, but the mic's on.
Right. The theme might still be playing and shit. Actually, want to talk about since we moving on football. Let's talk about. Did you catch up on the Barry documentary?
I did.
Oh, you watched?
I did. I watched it last night.
Yes, Bye Bye Barry.
Yeah,
which is on Amazon Prime.
Yeah,
it's the most streamed documentary. Let's talk.
Let's go ahead and get into that.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts and opinions on this? What was like the things you got out of it?
Okay, so one, Barry is like other side of the pillow cool.
Yes,
it's just
he is
even
chill.
from way back then. Like he was not with that shit, which is crazy because you look at his highlights and he was running motherfuckers over. Like
bro, like this nigga was you. I still haven't seen nobody like him in this game. Like it's no, you can't compare him to anybody. That's why, like in my mind, he is the greatest running back of all time. Like, there was no respect to Jim Brown. No disrespect to Jim Brown. Rest in peace. He was great. Emmett, he got the record, but he had the Cowboys. He had a dog ass O-line and everything. So and he had to play 14, 15 seasons. Barry almost was number one all time in 10 seasons. Mm-hmm. So, but the fact that he was like so chill, like he didn't want to get knowledge. He didn't want to win the Heisman,
bro. The video of him receiving the Heisman and him explaining that he was in Japan.
Yeah,
and he was like, it's like 3:00 in the morning, and then they showed him. I was like, yeah, that's some. I'm just here so I don't get fined type shit. Like, it was that type of energy. It was 3:00 in the morning. Bro want to be asleep.
Now, nigga, that's that. I'm at the function and I'm ready to go to bed, man.
Right.
It's time to go,
bro. I'm about to receive the biggest award in college football.
Yeah, motherfucking daddy crying and shit and everything. Family celebrating,
family going crazy.
And this nigga like,
can I leave, dog?
Right.
Can I go? Go ahead.
That nigga felt like a kid at the motherfucking honor roll ceremony and shit, man. Like, just
Oh
give me
my
my
goodness.
certificate, nigga. Let me get out of here.
Oh my goodness, that was funny, dog.
Yeah,
but
this nigga daddy was like his spokesman though. Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
whatever. Like he was like the person that he was like LeVar Ball before LeVar Ball.
yeah,
You know.
LeVar Ball gonna right.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. But okay, so one like it gave me a chance to actually watch some of his like serious highlights and shit. And I think you was alluding to some what ifs in terms of like what could have happened during Barry's career. One, he could be a Packer, dog. Like, that kind of sucks. He could have been a Packer. He was one pick away from being a Packer.
Yeah.
Two, what the fuck was William Clay Ford smoking when he said he didn't want Joe Montana or Warren Moon?
bro,
Bro,
that was the one thing that lost my shit.
Bro,
Stop. When Wayne Fonts said that shit to Barry, I was
Oh,
like,
my
he
God.
said when Joe Montana, who before Brady was the greatest quarterback of all time, Joe Montana, who won fucking 3 championships with the 4 championships with the fucking Niners,
that's
he called
and
Wayne
wanted
Fonts
to be there.
and wanted
wanted
to be there. Joe Montana could have been a Lion.
Oh my God!
What type of opportunity? What future GOAT, future greatest, future Hall of Famer call up and be like, hey, I want to come to Detroit and play for the Lions? When there's nobody?
And then what's fucked up about it is Joe ended up having a good season after that because he went to the Chiefs.
He went to the Chiefs. They went to the playoffs.
Bro.
We could have won a championship with motherfucking Joe Montana, Herman Moore, and motherfucking Barry Sanders.
Oh my God.
Sickening.
Oh
Dog, my heart
Fucking Robert
dropped.
Porsche.
Dog, that fucking lineup.
Oh my God.
Bro, and they was good enough because they went to that one fucking year, 1 year, 91, and went one game away from the Super Bowl
Bro.
and
Bro,
lost to
that
Washington.
shit.
They beat the Cowboys before the Cowboys was winning the fucking championship with fucking Aikman and
Oh my God.
dog.
Like that shit was wild.
They blew them, and dog, like beat them 38-6.
Yeah.
Dog, like, man, like, that's like, I felt like I was watching fucking Marvel What If. Like, when he said that part. Like, I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And that was the main, you got your point about Barry being, so mellow and not caring about it. Like, he faxed his fucking,
his retirement in from London.
Yeah.
Old school.
Yeah, and flew to London.
Yeah.
So, but nah, like, and also it was nostalgic and everything watching the highlights because from like the later in his career. I caught like a lot of later in his career and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but like it was also kind of emotional because like it was like damn, it brought back memories because like, not the so. Main reason why I'm a sports fan is because of my grandmother.
Right.
She passed away in 2006.
Right.
So it brought back memories of watching Lions on Sundays with her and watching Barry Sanders play and everything. So, and it was like, watching his witnessing his greatness at a young age and everything and stuff. So, and feeling bad, wishing that he would have got, us to that championship, and so, and then also, it pissed me off, especially the Joe Montana thing. It pissed me off about the Lions organization because that's been like a repetitive thing with them. Like they didn't want to pay, nobody. Like they didn't want to pay multiple players to keep them. Like they was willing to just like let players walk and invest in the ones that end up being unhappy and not, They didn't know how to build a team. Like they didn't want to pay nobody. Like like I can't stand the Cowboys. But I can't stand Jerry Jones. But what you gotta respect out of them is that they will spend money on the players that's worth, worth. They did what it took to be a championship caliber team.
Yep.
And the Lions lack that. Like they rather build through the draft, and you'll get stud players out the blue and everything, and try to build through that and not actually build through free agency. We could have had Joe Montana. Imagine the dynamic of that. We would have had I felt like we would have had a ring with Joe Montana. He was that great, and the Lions was that good around that time.
Yeah.
It was just missing fucking solid
certain
quarterback.
key pieces.
Yeah.
The Lions just scored again, dog.
St. Brown
20-0.
Yes.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
So, and speaking on them currently, because they're winning right now.
Such a 180.
Yeah.
From what you were seeing, because it is one in a documentary. It's one thing to know that shit because we live that shit personally.
Yeah.
But it's another thing to watch that shit from the perspective of a Barry Sanders who was just taking that shit on the chin. Pause.
Yeah.
Like he was just taking them L's in stride, and to be that quiet about it, and it's kind of like, yeah, I get it, dog. Like,
yeah.
I get it. It was like you said, it was nostalgic. I remember when they did the Garner Canton thing downtown.
Yeah.
I remember that shit.
And hell, I remember as a kid watching the fucking billboards, watching on the building, seeing the big Barry Sanders, and then you had Grant Hill on the other one. Like, that's just something you remember as a kid growing up in Detroit.
Yeah.
Like those were symbols, in the city. Like, especially Barry. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna mark the fuck out one day if I ever meet him, because like it's Barry fucking Sanders, like But that man is so beloved here in Detroit and like so well respected. Like you can't help but to love this guy. Like you can't be mad at this man. This man brisked his body and stayed healthy throughout there miraculously. Like, cause he, man. Like, cause he of course he couldn't get touched, so of course that's how he stay healthy. Yeah. Like he this motherfucker crumbling like 5-6 players trying to tackle this motherfucker, and nope, this motherfucker's still going. Yeah. Like it was unreal.
I feel like Barry Sanders is one of the only guys that will get a pass for doing or going out the way he would. Anybody else, deservedly or not, would have got put through the ringer.
Yeah.
As far as the media go.
No,
Barry Sanders is one of the only guys that's like, he ain't complained about nothing. He ain't did no hot shit. This is the guy that he goes and gives the ball back to the ref after scoring 2-3 touchdowns in a game and shit. Like, this guy is a fucking monster on the field, and he ain't got no off the field issues, no crazy shit going. Like, when a guy like that decides to walk away, you gotta respect it, because it's obviously deeper than rap.
Yeah, it is. It is. But the fact that he laid out on the line and he did what he didn't skip out on fucking training camp or nothing. He had no diva mentality or nothing. Even though his fucking game had every right to, but he was humble. He was down to earth, man. But yet one of the greatest players to ever fucking play the game.
Can I make another hot take real quick?
Yeah.
He needed to retire for the Lions to be where they at now.
True.
He got that move is what got the ball rolling in terms of, look, we watching some bullshit. This team is not trying to be productive, and now you're starting to run players away. Yeah. I think the final straw was probably Megatron.
Yeah. Oh, that, and I was about to go into that. Like the Megatron, the way he got treated, you know. And that man gave his all. Like that motherfucker going into the season hurt.
Yeah.
And he gave his all every game, and the second greatest in my opinion, the second greatest Lion to ever fucking wear a uniform. Like, and he gave his all, and it's like he's in the Hall of Fame now, and I wish he would have made it. But like now, like currently the Lions are 8-3. If they win this game, they'll be 9-3, and right now we're number 2. Yeah, we're number 2, tied for number 2. in the league. I think us and the
Yeah,
we just
the
have
Eagles something else.
Yeah, I think us and the night. Yeah, the Eagles one man.
The Eagles.
But the connect to the also the documentary, which is also convenient that this season they're having, and this documentary come out perfect. Yeah, hell of a timing to drop it. But anyways, but also that's why this season really means a lot to us Lions fans, because seeing that and seeing the years of agony and everything, and seeing them right now actually winning and being a being a winning position, and for the numerous fans who for decades, hell, some that's not even living, even like my grandmother, she wasn't able to live to see the Lions make another playoff game since what was that, 99, 2000? Yeah. So, and they made it, 2011 and 2014, and 2017 or 18, whatever. So, but to see them actually up there in contention of one of the best players or one of the best teams in the NFC, it means a lot, and after watching that documentary, you just really hope that, like, this year is a beginning of a new stride and a new change to where we will be in contention. This is not just one of those 1 year flukes that we didn't have. Like, we want to get close. We're like, even if we don't win the Super Bowl, if we get close enough to get to it, or even, like, we want to win a playoff game. So we're about to see, this will be the first time they host a playoff game. And we win the division, which is what it look like. This will be the first time they host a playoff game since 91. That's a long ass fucking time, bro. Like, nigga, we was fucking 4 years old. So, but I just hope that eventually a championship is in sight for the Lions. I mean, what Lions fan would? Or even just making it to the Super Bowl would be an accomplishment enough. Like, I would be satisfied with that. Like, honestly, like, but it can't be no 1 year fluke. It'd be like, if we make it to the Super Bowl, if they come up short, then like, okay, we got to come back next year, and come back and win it. So, and I feel like if that day happens, when the Lions do win the championship, I feel like Barry Sanders should get a ring. He's not gonna accept it because he humble as hell. Like,
he gonna leave it at somebody's house.
Yeah.
That was wild, dog.
Yeah, like, he got no. What's even more wild was when he had 2,000 yards and he gave Herman Moore his shoes.
He just gave Herman Moore his shoes
and signed the autograph. Like, yeah, he got it like, hey, can I have your shoes?
He's like, all right. And just signed the bitches and gave, bro. That, my nigga, you just gave away like a $5 million.
Millions of dollars. Herman Moore just sitting on that motherfucker and shit.
Oh my God. I would have got them bitches putting the motherfucking, oh no. Get up, Tank Dell.
Ooh.
Get up, Tank Dell.
I've been peeping some injuries so far. I've just seen Ramondre Stevenson was getting help off the cart. I seen Patrick Surtain hurt. Yeah, Ramondre Stevenson hurt. He was getting helped off the fucking he was getting help walking off the field.
Damn, I need him to play spoiler in my work league. Did I start him this week? Oh, I did not. Cool. I mean, it sucks that he's still hurt.
Yeah.
Best of luck to him, but just convenient that I didn't start him this week.
Yeah, I was seeing some injuries. It's looking real. But that was a great documentary.
It was pretty good.
It was very nostalgic. We haven't seen it, definitely check it out. Any Lion, it definitely hit home with any Lion fan.
I feel like the Lions need a few more documentaries.
Yeah, they.
Right? You got to do one on Megatron, and then I don't know, just one on just the Detroit fans in general.
The Bobby Lane curse.
Oh my God. It's got to be one on the fans in general, because our fans, like, we have been very vocal for shit to not change for the up until recently, and just hearing all of the different opinions and shit, it would be pretty cool. All the people that went to games with bags on their head, and The people that done called in on some hot shit on the radio, all the Mike Valenti rants, and that'll be a good point.
The Lions and Lions team and fans got a very toxic relationship. It's like Jody and Yvette on Baby Boy, like that I hate you, I love you, relationship. Because it's like you can't stand these motherfuckers losing, and the organization is fucking, being, negligent on keeping high caliber players and shit. And it's like, oh damn, Bruce Irvin playing.
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, Lions. Okay. Anyways, but yeah, so
negligent.
Yeah, being negligent and shit and everything, but at the same time, it's like at the end of the day, every year you still have that hope that like this gonna be a better year for the Lions, because you want to see the Lions win. I mean, you don't want to just turn your back on them and shit. Like, it ain't the players' fault. Them players be busting their ass, even though they came up short over the years. And I feel like because we got a solid coach, we got an actually solid team that's actually, there's some more things we can build on. But I feel like, oh, it's getting Cardi. Oh man. Oh, that's not good.
Come on, bro. All right. Best of luck to Tank Dell.
Yeah, definitely. That's a blow to Texas fans. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. So, but hopefully Lions. We gonna see how far they go.
Oh, I feel good about them. I feel good this year. Shit, they currently kicking the shit out the Saints.
Yeah, they beating their ass, man.
So,
so let's go.
That works. You got any wrestling news?
Just pretty much want to discuss pretty much the aftermath of the whole CM Punk going back to WWE. First of all, it was like the most streamed video clip from WWE, WWE history. If you missed it live, anybody just went on YouTube or went on social media, of course it was talk of the town and everything, and the wrestling world. I mean, who can't help but to not talk about the fucking Lions?
True.
For the fucking CM Punk. So, dang, what the fuck? Oh, there's
safety for the Jets.
Anyways, but on WWE's end, it's a big.
Yeah.
It's still a shot, but it's at the same time it's so much upside, because it's like now, so much you can do with CM Punk without having to do too much with him. So I feel like this time around, situations be better, handled better. Like Vince is out the way. I feel like you can build CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. You can build a CM Punk versus whoever, like Sami Zayn, CM Punk versus you can do CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
Like it's a lot with that. So, but the main thing you used to build is CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. Like that's the matchup to see. Even though down the road maybe CM Punk versus Roman Reigns, but not yet. I don't want because then people start getting to think I don't want to see Roman get dethroned by CM Punk. I still see that as Cody's job. So Cody has to still be Cody said to win at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
But CM Punk versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship, that could be a night one main event for WrestleMania. So, but
that'd be a tough night one.
Yeah,
that would be a very tough night.
But it'd be worthy. And then night two, you have Roman versus Cody too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'll work. I feel like that'd be solid. So
oh boy, that is shit. The weekend Tony Khan cries.
Yeah. Both of your guys. Yeah.
Both of your guys are now headlining WrestleMania.
And I'm gonna make a bold. Yeah. And I'm gonna make a bold move. I'm gonna make a bold prediction. I wouldn't be surprised if Sasha Banks decide to go back to WWE, I wouldn't be surprised if she come back.
Yeah, I don't know.
If CM Punk can come back, if fucking Cody Rhodes can come back, like,
and they talked hella shit.
if Jade Cargill, the treatment that she's getting right now, can come to WWE, you know, like, I feel, and here's my thing, because if she go to AEW, what she gonna do? Like, the women's,
they book like shit over there.
yeah, like,
they
it's
book
terrible.
the women like shit over there.
Like shit over there, like,
Yeah.
you know, and you want to put Mercedes Moné in the mix of all that, and not with a sloppy, you know what I mean? It's not on the women. It's not the women's fault, because the women in AEW actually, they put on the show. Like, they can wrestle. Like, there's a lot of them that's not getting enough, you know, recognition. That's not getting enough TV time and everything. It's because of the booking. Like, you're not making you know, you're not making anybody look even better.
Right.
Right. You know, nobody is winning. Nobody is, you know, getting over without going over.
Yeah.
Like, and it's a problem. So why should Mercedes Moné go over there and then also risk injury? Risk injury over in AEW, because
AEW be doing all types of
exactly.
crazy shit.
So I feel like the best bet is for her is to go back to WWE, go back at Sasha Banks. Vince is out the fucking way. Triple H is running the show, and Triple H know what the hell he doing. He knew what the hell he was doing to Shotzi before. Yeah. I mean, he put her together in NXT. I feel, and it's a lot you can still do with her in WWE.
Oh yeah, definitely. Can we let's try a segue and shout out to our boy Cal for sending this question in.
Okay, you got a question?
Yeah, so he sent us a video, and essentially the question is based on the fact that Tony Khan has lost both Cody Rhodes and CM Punk recently, both of his guys. Is the AEW in trouble? Like, how do you feel about that one?
Yes, they are. Well, okay. Yes and no.
Okay.
No, because if it's a simple job if they worked on their booking better and not try to compete on WWE so much and focus more on being just the alternative, and, you know, book better and focus and do better on focusing on the younger talent and focus on the women's division, then, you know, that'd be cool. Yes, they're in trouble, because at the same time, you mishandled that CM Punk. Also, another thing highlight, because I want to highlight this about CM Punk. That got me a touchdown. They talked about the committee that decided on if what to do with CM Punk, if he should be fired. That ultimately they decided on him being fired from AEW.
Right.
One key person that was on that board was Bryan Danielson.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bryan Danielson was on that board that made the decision on AEW to, you know.
Wow.
Yeah. And
sheesh.
The fact that Tony Khan, who is the chairman of AEW, couldn't make that decision on his own and had to go to rely on a committee that including Bryan Danielson, is everything that's wrong with AEW. Because when shit is looking sloppy, it starts all the way at the top. How he handled himself, how he conducted himself. Also, how you had CM Punk leave.
Mm-hmm.
You get fired. You had you had Cody go back to WWE.
Yeah.
You had Jay Cargill go to WWE.
Yeah.
You had Brian Pillman Jr. and he's in NXT right now. He's over there.
Yeah.
this not gonna be the last of it. Whoever's contracts, because there's about to be some contracts up next year in AEW. Whoever's contracts notable is up. MJF is still a question because I think he might have re-signed. I'm not sure for sure, but you know, if he might have quietly re-signed. But maybe if he didn't re-sign and they're doing all of this with him still, then that's a problem. Jade Cargill, they let her go. They brought her back on TV, wrestled against Statlander, and then let her walk. Let her contract go out, and let her a week later go to WWE. Like, you can't do shit like that. Like, and then Adam Copeland over there, and it doesn't really feel like a huge deal. It's a lot of people that went over to AEW is supposed to feel like a big deal because of booking. It killed. Like, Jay White's momentum got killed with the whole him losing to
Is it just me, or does the talent feel stacked kind of weird?
It's very weird. And then on top of that, Ring of Honor, like, you have that factor, which is like pretty much being treated like AEW Dark. Now, that is what it is, new AEW Dark.
Yeah.
So, like, it's so much, and you have a lot of talent. You have stacked talent in AEW, and steady signing people. Y'all got Kota Ibushi. Y'all about to get Ospreay. Y'all signed Will Ospreay. Like, and Kenny Omega is barely getting fucking TV time. The Young Bucks, you ain't doing shit with them. Like, it's so much, and then I don't even think like the Young Bucks are even EVPs anymore. Like, it seemed like he like Tony like kind of took. Oh, also QT Marshall. QT Marshall left AEW. That was like he was doing a whole lot behind the scenes. So I feel like it's a lot. And a lot of people thought it was CM Punk, and thought it was the Bucks, or thought it was Kenny Omega that was causing the toxic backstage. But I think it's really Tony Khan.
Man,
it's really Tony Khan.
That dark side of the ring gonna go crazy.
Man, it is, dog.
Dark side of the ring gonna go crazy.
Man, dog, like they gonna keep even. It's gonna be so much shit. Now I ain't gonna lie. The one I'll be rating on Dark Side of the Ring is the Saudi plane.
The Saudi plane.
That's gonna be the highest rated one right there. That's the one I'm waiting on. But yeah, I'm telling you, Tony AEW is producing so much fucking like worth. It's like Dark Side of the Ring worthy shit behind the scenes. So
yeah, from face value, you wouldn't think AEW is in bad a shape as they are. But then when you start connecting all the pieces, you're like, damn, like they've gone through a lot, and they still have quite a bit more road ahead in terms of shit to go through. It's like, yeah, that's I mean, best of luck to them. I don't want to see them disappear.
I don't want to see AEW I want them to actually succeed. I want them to do better. It's good for the wrestling business.
Yeah, I feel like they have the pieces there.
They do.
They just it's gonna take some retooling.
You have the talent. You have the talent. Younger and older. Well, I mean, even the older still, doing their thing and everything, but you gotta focus on the younger talent. You gotta focus on the future, and not turn AEW into like a development for the younger talent to eventually go over to WWE. Because you lose MJF, like, that's going to be a huge blow to your fucking organization. Like, and as much as I hear he's doing backstage and shit, like, he's one of your guys. Like, if Moxley was to ever decide to go back to WWE, which I would say never on that one, that's going to be a blow because he's been a huge,
he's one of the main people you would count on at this point.
Exactly.
MJF, Danielson, Omega, the Bucks. Like,
if Jericho decide to like, fuck it, I'm gonna go back to WWE to finish it out and everything and go in the Hall of Fame.
Jericho seems like he can go anywhere at this point.
Oh yeah, Jericho can go anywhere the fuck you want. He's Jericho.
He can go break out the Painmaker gimmick, go back to New Japan.
Yeah. He can always do that.
Old Jericho in clown makeup, pass.
Yeah, Jericho, man.
All right, so everybody going to motherfucking WWE, including your boy Okada.
Man, Okada not.
I hope not. hope not.
Okada not going to
stay the fuck away from WWE.
the state, man. No, they don't know what to do with Okada, man.
Oh my god.
Dog, like that's like a Maserati in a motherfucking bando, dog.
Nah.
That don't fit. That don't fit, dog. Like they don't know what to do. Man, like they gonna feel like Bad Boy Street Team. They can't work the lots.
Oh my god. Is that how we go into commercial every fucking time?
I mean, I guess so, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's facts. It's straight facts.
Oh my god.
Same difference.
All right, we'll be back.
We'll be right back.
Segment 3. I don't know. I'll probably just be fucking around for segment 3.
Oh, Spotify rap.
Oh yeah, Spotify rap.
We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
Hell yeah, look at us taking notes and shit.
Uh-huh.
All right. Welcome back, everybody. So Spotify rap list.
Yeah, Spotify rap. So
Spotify rap.
For those of you who don't have Spotify rap is pretty much a yearly recap of what you listen to all year and what artists, what songs, podcasts, etc. Also, side note, fuck you Apple Music for coming with y'all little fucking bootleg version out of shit the day before Apple Music replay. Man, fuck y'all niggas, man.
Hey,
trying to jock off fucking Spotify, man.
Yeah.
Fuck. So Stu and Lee are gonna shamefully reveal our Spotify raps.
Hey,
I figure like when it came out, like yo,
ain't no shame in my list this year.
Yeah, I got a little shame in mine, but we'll get to it. So
okay, all right.
You want to start with yours?
Okay, what are we doing? Top 5 artists?
Yeah, we'll start with top 5 artists.
Top 5 artists. Number 5, Travis Scott. Number 4, Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Number 3, Jay-Z.
Uh-huh.
Number 2, Currency.
Oh yeah, he was my number 1 last year.
Yep. And number 1, which might be, he been in my top 5 since Spotify started doing this.
Yeah,
shit.
he's usually in my top 5 every year. He wasn't this year because he didn't really drop much. But
Yeah. It ain't stopped me.
yeah, I see clearly.
Future.
Yeah. Infinitely so, which a year you had.
Yeah. Man, very, very interesting.
All right, so
Exhausting year. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so number 1, I just explained that. But I'm a Future fan regardless. I think I just listened to a lot more this year because I don't know.
It was relatable.
It
was
exactly.
relatable.
I think like my number 1 song from him this year was Puffin' Those Zooties.
Oh yeah, that was my shit too.
So
yeah. Oh yeah, you got your songs?
yeah. Number 2.
We'll get to it. Well, first break down your artists.
Okay, but number 2, Currency. You know, I'm a big Currency, Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, same here. Big Currency. We're both big Currency. So both attended concerts.
Yeah, it's just he got so much shit in my playlist that it just he cycled through and I just be letting that shit rock.
He's steady dropping shit too.
Yeah. Jay-Z. I just been letting his shit play through. Like whenever, again, so much shit in the catalog that I just let it rock through, and I find myself skipping him less. 4, Wayne. Wayne has been in my top 5 for the last couple years. I thought Carter. I fucked with that last Carter. Was that Carter 5? I fucked with Carter 5. I thought Funeral was cool. Those are the 2 that get the most play.
Okay.
Number 5, Travis Scott. All motherfucking Utopia.
I mean, yeah, clearly.
All Utopia. All Utopia.
Obviously.
Like, well, I can say all, but it's been a little bit of Astro World.
Oh yeah. Of course.
Nah, just a lot of Utopia. That album it's up there. That's
yeah. And that album is aged. Well,
it ages exactly.
Yeah,
that album ages well.
Because I'm listening to Utopia more now.
Yeah, like So shout out to them 5 guys.
Okay.
Props to everybody for making my 5 list, even though that probably don't mean shit to y'all. You want to go ahead
Oh yeah, let's talk about my artists. Okay. This year my number one was Larry June. I listened to a lot of Larry June this year.
Okay.
I mean, he's been consistent in my top 5 for like the last like 4 years. Consistently, like
I'm surprised he didn't make it up there because I listened to Great Escape a lot.
Me too.
I'm
listening because I'm listening to Great Escape and then I'm listening to the new one with him and Cardo. Yeah, I'm really enjoying that right now. So, but even going back to like I go back to fucking water my plants and fucking like I go back to because he done dropped so much shit. Yeah. Like it's like he's like up there with Currency with me right now.
Yeah.
Like he's on that level because like steady dropping consistent fire that I could just fucking ride to all the time.
Yeah.
Like I could just play nonstop Larry June. So also he affects my mood a lot too, man. Like like he like reminds me like, hey man, fuck these hoes, fuck these hating ass niggas, get this money and get healthy, nigga.
Yep.
Exactly. So shout out to Larry June, man, like for being number one. He was also number one my number one in like 2001, I think.
Okay.
Number 2021.
I was 2001. You was way ahead of the game.
I had Spotify before Spotify.
You was just stalking that nigga.
Right. Like I knew Spotify. He was way behind the ears and shit, man. But number 2 is an artist that unintentionally and intentionally finds his way into my top 5 every year. Never been number 1, but always in my top 5 is Drake.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Drake.
Okay.
Because some years it was because of features, but this year it's because probably because I was listening to. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I've probably been listening to. I done had 8 a.m. in Charlotte on repeat a lot. So.
Okay.
Plus, I think I was listening to her loss a lot, and then I was going back to the care package with all of the shit that was previously unreleased and all that stuff. So I went through that. Plus, Drake and also the features. Like a lot of shit I listen to, the guy like a dog ass Drake feature. So he was on fucking Travis album. He was on fucking So like he said he pops up. Number 3 is an artist that I've been real fond of for like the past few years. Is Don Toliver. I was bumping Love Sick real heavy, and then he had the deluxe edition and shit too. I was really heavy on that album, and I enjoyed the features on that. Like Don Toliver, like he's somebody that been like consistently be dropping some, and also his distinct sound, man. Like his distinct sound and style is just stand out to me. So so and also him being under Travis Scott's label and everything and shit was a plus too. So because I'm a Travis fan too. So but Don Toliver, he definitely makes sense. He was in my number 3, number top 5. Yeah. Number 4 is somebody I've been a fan of for like over a decade, and probably one of the best evolutions in hip hop. It's Tyler the Creator. Tyler the Creator was my number 4. His deluxe edition. Call Me If You Get Lost.
The estate
Greatest
sale.
Estate Sale. Yeah, I was real heavy on those.
That was nice. That was nice.
I was real heavy on that. Plus, I still go back and listen to fucking Igor and Flower Boy and
Igor goes so fucking hard.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it do. It do.
Yeah.
Igor was like, that man, it do.
Yeah.
But I go back to a lot of older Tyler stuff because Tyler's somebody's like that's another artist that affect my mood because his production. I think his production is amazing. Like his production is like the closest resemblance to like the Neptunes currently.
Yeah.
With like probably like a dab of Kanye. He's the closest thing to like Pharrell's style, like the way he produces, and plus he's doing his own. So, but. Props to him. Another artist that I've been number 5 is an artist that I've been real heavy on for. He been under the radar, like very under the radar for years and everything though. But this year he's starting to stand out, get a lot more features. My number 5 artist is Jordan Ward. Shout out to Jordan Ward. I love a lot of his music. His album Forward, I really enjoyed his whole project. He's somebody I listen to a lot of his shit. Like I listen to a lot of underground artists, so like I like to listen. I like to discover artists before they even like blow up or even like when they just under the radar because I feel like they put out some of their best work.
Right.
And so Jordan Ward, his songs I've been listening to since like back in like 2017. So And so this year he's starting to, get out there more. I saw him open up for JID and Smino back in March, which was a dope ass concert. I enjoyed that. That was about my concert of the year so far. But I enjoy his music. His sound is different. He's somebody that he's very different in his thing. So shout out to him. That's pretty much my top 5. You got what songs?
Top 5 songs. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is the more interesting than my top 5 artists. I just said Puffin' on Zooties. I didn't know until I just reopened it. Puffin' on Zooties is my number 1 song this year. I feel like that's a bit inflated because of where it sits in my playlist. And if I open my shit on Xbox, then it'll more than likely be like one of the first songs that come up. Number 2, Roddy Ricch and Mustard, Ballin'. There's a meme that I saw earlier this year of this anime character singing that shit. That shit stuck in my head, and it's been my shit for the rest of the year. That is, I'm unapologetic about that one. Number 3, FAFO, Zach Fox.
Oh, my nigga Zach Fox. Bro. Fuck around and find out.
That shit
go hard, dog.
That is my shit.
Hey,
dog.
Zach Fox, I fuck with, dog. I saw him open up for Freddie Gibbs last year, dog.
Yeah.
Like, dog can spit. His lyrics is fucking hilarious,
Yeah.
dog. He was also on Abbott Elementary.
He played her boyfriend.
Yeah. He is fucking hilarious though. But that shit go hard.
Yeah.
Because that album actually go that and what's that? Beat on the Block Like Bang. That shit go hard too.
Yeah.
Dog.
Shout out to Zach.
Shout out to Zach Fox, dog.
Number 4, Outside by Mo3 and OG Bobby Billions.
Okay.
That is
Mo3. Rest in peace, Mo3.
Rest in peace, Mo3. But that is a let me lock in. Okay, so that's my go-to interest music when I was playing UFC heavy. Like that's my let's get serious. Let's lock in and really fuck somebody up. So like that would, if I was fighting, that'd probably be one of my options for walkout music. But that shit just. That track go hard. Again, found that shit off a fucking meme. The meme of people pulling up and they shit slamming.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That shit is fucking hilarious. Yeah.
And then number 5, Too Many Nights. Metro Boomin, Future, Don Toliver.
That was a banger too. Yeah.
That shit just, I don't know. That shit came up in my suggested one time, and I was like, let me just keep it. And
that was on that Metro album. That Metro album was fire, bro.
That shit was nice.
That shit was fire.
That shit was, yeah.
Shout out to Metro.
So what you got? Top 5 songs.
Okay, mine is weird. So mine is very judgeable. I'm judging mine, but so my number 1 was Float by Janelle Monáe. Now, I'm a Janelle Monáe fan, so I fuck with a lot of that shit. And because this song they was using it for the NBA on ESPN like early in the year, so it caught my attention and shit. So, but once it finally came out, I kind of had that shit on repeat. Number 2.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Keep going, but I'm gonna refresh myself. With that song.
Number 2, kind of shameful about this one, even though it's one of the top songs of the past year, is even though I have the hugest crush on her, was SZA Kill Bill. I kind of had a situation with a certain female, and I kind of was, I was kind of my feelings about it. So it was a very relatable song at the time. So yeah, I was kind of going through some shit.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So yeah.
Right.
So yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that beat kind of go hurt. But that was my number 2. My number 3 was Jordan Ward featuring Junie. I Don't Care. Now, the melody is weird though, but like the shit that he was talking about on there, this is also a very short song. So yeah, I'm just infatuated with short songs that's like less than 2 minutes. Like it's so short that like you can't listen to it once. You got to repeat it over. Like have you ever just heard a short song that was like that?
Yeah.
So and also that was relatable too because I was going through something and a female pissed me off and shit, and that just pretty much like I don't care. My number 4 starts to get a little more normal. It's the song called "Rebuke" by K Tremine, which is K Trinata and Amine.
Okay.
So that was like that beat was so fucking another short song, but that beat is fucking laid back like a motherfucker. Like that was like kind of like I had that on repeat like most of the summer. Like this is like as the sun set, I'm relaxing this shit and everything. Like it was one of those mood changes. My number 5, because I had this shit. Another one that was kind of like a mellow fucking summer song for me was Tyler the Creator featuring A$AP Rocky Wharf Talk.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was I had that shit on repeat. So that was another summer laid back, type of song along with Rebuke. So yeah. So that's how my top 5 songs were. So very, very weird. I kind of just like damn. Out of all the songs I listen, I'm like damn. Like I thought it would have been a few more. Like I listened to a lot of Young Nudie this year. So like I'm surprised they popped up in like the rest of my top songs. But
this was kind of shocking. I didn't expect that I listened to that much Wayne or Jay this year.
Yeah.
They was top, they was 2 and 3. Well, 3 and 4. Currency was Currency 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not surprised. I listen to a lot of Currency too. So that's all I got surprised that didn't pop up in my top 5 then. But I think because, again, I was heavy on those, on Larry June, very heavy on Larry. That was a surprise. I like The Great Escape. I had that shit on repeat. So
yeah.
But yeah, I like most of mine. I'm not surprised. I like Drake gonna pop up in there somehow. But yeah, mine is not really a surprise. Everybody in my top 5. Like the songs, I was like, okay, I was listening to those more than anything else. Cause there's a lot of songs I was listening to over and over again though. But podcast.
Okay. You want to go first or?
Yeah, fuck it, I'll go. So my number 1 is Wrestling Podcast. Shout out to Wrestling Podcast. I listen to them every time for like recaps on like Raw, SmackDown, the pay-per-views and everything and stuff because they get their input. Their outspec and also like hearing the viewers and stuff put their their opinions in and stuff. So number 2 is the Public Enemies Podcast, who are fucking hilarious and probably have like one of the best Twitter pages.
Yeah, they Twitter go crazy.
Yeah, they Twitter go crazy.
Twitter go crazy.
For real. Shout out to Public Enemies, man. Shout out to them, man. Y'all I actually tune into y'all podcast. Y'all
that might be a milestone. We get a collabo with them.
Yeah, for real. Yeah,
that'd be a that'd be a nice little benchmark.
For sure.
Oh shit, they done. Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh my god!
That ref's leg is well.
One of the line marker guys just took a bump from Alvin Kamara and Nick chubbed his leg, dog. Oh my god!
Don't show it again.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, don't let's say don't.
Whoa! Oh my god!
I hope that man is okay.
Pay all his fucking medical.
All of that. Yeah, take care of that man.
Oh my god!
Sorry that
sorry for the interruption, but that was gross. That was gross, and I thought I saw what I saw the first time, but then when they cut back and he was grabbing his leg, I was like, oh fuck.
And there's been a share of injuries like that this year, but seeing that from a rep, from an official, seeing that from an official is like,
oh yeah, that's rough because they're not built for that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Go back into your.
All right,
podcast.
so shout out to Public Enemies podcast. Guess what? More number 3 podcast was.
Joe Budden podcast.
Man, get the fuck out of here. What the fuck, man? Ain't nobody named Joe in any of these fucking podcasts.
Okay.
The fuck? Whatever. Anyways,
better not be fresh and fit. I'll walk off this motherfucker.
I wouldn't even dare. The fuck.
Right.
No, but number 3 is us, the Stu Lee podcast.
Wow.
Yes. Yes. Stu Lee is in top 5.
Does that feel kind of surreal to you to be like, Like,
Yeah, because I had
you be looking at the list and you so used to seeing others. You be like, oh shit, I got a show.
like in the SmackDown, but all these other podcasts, and I see our logo in the middle of this shit. That was a proud. That was a proud moment. I was like, oh man. And plus, I listen to every episode. You know, I go back and listen to every episode. You know,
yeah, it's like, oh shit, I do got a
podcast.
Yeah, podcast.
Yeah, I listen to my own shit. Yeah, I do got a podcast.
Yeah.
Damn. Like I would like Spotify put me in the top 5. Like my own top 5.
Yeah. Oh, while we on this, shout out to I've been getting a couple people sending me screenshots of their Spotify Wrapped, and our number one fan has us as their number one most played podcast this year.
Oh yes, yeah, so, yeah. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you, and yeah, that feels kind of weird. It just it feels weird to be like, for this shit to come up, you be like, oh shit, like, you know, that gonna go. I've seen that a million times. That looks kind of familiar.
Yeah, but seeing it in your rap, it was a sentimental moment. It was like, oh man, like, duh, like
enjoy that shit now before we get too big and we don't start listening to our own shit afterwards.
Oh, I mean,
we cast a pause and then go and hitting the fucking beach and shit.
Look, I'm gonna be so competitive that I'm about to make Stu Lee number 1 next year on my own personal. No, it's gonna be number 1 on my own shit. Next year, gonna do Spotify Rap like, Stu Lee was number 1. That's right.
It's gonna have 3 phones.
Yep. By tablet, all that shit.
Scoop up a bunch of them motherfucking phones that them tents on the corner they be giving away for free.
Yeah, nigga, I'm gonna be a nigga. Look,
I get Spotify on here. All right.
Hey, nigga, I cut us on when I'm playing Madden, dog. I cut Stu Lee on when I'm playing Madden and shit.
Oh, word?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
Yeah, I actually do. So yeah, that's right. So shout out to us.
All right.
Shout out to us and being in my top 5.
Shit, shout out to me because apparently my editing ain't that bad.
So
just casually listen to my shit.
Yeah. Number 4 is podcast I started listening to more recently, like this year and everything though, because I like to hear more. Cause I like wrestling podcasts. I like to hear other people's inputs on what's going on in the news. And it also kind of helped me, you know, when it comes to me reporting sports news and wrestling news and stuff. So number 4 is the Busted Open.
Shout out to Busted Open.
Shout out to Busted Open Radio. Shout out Dave LaGreca, Mark Henry, Bully Ray, Tommy Dreamer, Justin LeBar, who's also be on Wrestling Ring podcast too. Thunder Rosa, shout out to them. So I've been real, you know, into that. So I listen to that as much as I listen to all the other wrestling podcasts. So. Another 5 is another wrestling podcast I've been listening to for the last few years. I'm pretty sure you listen to it too. It's Solid Monster.
Yes.
Yeah, yes. Solid Monster sounds off. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my number 5 on there. So pretty much all wrestling podcast. I will put Stu Lee in that category too as a wrestling podcast. We talk about it. So
all right.
Yeah. So that's my top 5. Yeah.
Wait till next year. Wait till we start getting a little more structure and actually
we get the multiple people putting Stu Lee as their number 1
exactly,
or at least in their top 5. Even if you in our top 5, like
it's coming, bro.
Just screenshot that shit, y'all. Send it to us and let us know. You know, tag us and everything. You know, we'll explain the social medias later.
Hashtag Casting Pods.
Hashtag Casting Pods, man. Put us out there. So
yeah.
So Stu, what is your top 5?
Okay,
your top 5 podcast.
Number 1. And I feel no shame about this. I feel like this honestly might be the last year that this is number 1, or at least as high in my top 5.
Because Stu Lee gonna be number 1 next year on yours too, right?
Probably.
That's right.
Very likely.
That's right.
Very likely.
That's right.
Bodega Boys.
Oh yeah.
Bodega Boys.
Definitely.
I still listen. They haven't done a show in 3 years, and I still listen to their show. Like, I've started from episode 1 so many times. Like, it's shit that I want to do that they did in their show, but I don't want to just be outright ripping them off. So
but they're inspiration of what you
hell
to do. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Just like how the wrestling shows, the wrestling podcast me for getting my news and for as far as like variety and also comedy and everything. Yeah. Like they've been inspiration for you.
Oh
so it works. It's fit.
I mean, even in structure.
Yeah.
Like their show, it feels like they just sitting around chilling, but they really doing an actual show. They covering shit. Like it's the way they went about it. It felt chill. It felt like just 2 homies sitting around talking shit.
Yeah.
And that's something I would want to emulate with my shows. Number 2, this one was weird. Challenged. It's a MTV. They cover the challenge.
They did recaps on the challenge.
Yeah.
That's fitting because you watch the challenge.
Because I fuck with that show, and more than that, I kind of fuck with the hosts. They've had a rotating cast for their own reasons, but overall, I like the fact that they don't just dick ride the show. They call it how they see it. You know, they have their biases, but you know they kind of keep it a buck about it. They just call it how they see it. They go straight down the numbers with the results. They have their it's cool. It's a good time. They have a good dynamic. They be cracking me up when they get to hating on motherfuckers. They can't stand Josh, which is cool because I don't like Josh. Yeah, I feel like they have a very grounded perspective of the show. So that keeps me around. I don't know why I keep sitting this shit down. Number 3, and I think this was just due to how far I went down their catalog. The X-Men audio drama. Yeah, they, you ever heard like the fantasy podcast, like they more so telling a story? It's like an audiobook.
Okay.
Only they were doing original X-Men stories. They would take the characters and just kind of write original stories and then act them out audio-wise. That was
kind of like a Marvel What If podcast.
Yeah. They don't go super out the box with it. Like they keep a lot of the characters kind of true to
like the actual.
Yeah. Like it's around the time of like I want to say the original X-Men. So you have like Beast, Banshee, Jean Grey I think she was a Marvel girl for a minute. But yeah, I fuck with that heavy, and I think because I listened to most of their shit at one time, that's why that shit popped up. But I haven't checked that shit out in a while. Like, I don't think they've done any work easily since before the strike. So, because the strike was affecting most of their cast.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, they can't do shit like that.
Yeah. Number 4, Hip Hop Digest show. I've been listening to them guys for almost 10 years, dog. Like, I've been listening to podcasts for a while. I've had some boring ass jobs, so
yeah.
It's 3 guys that are older and they have more of a OG perspective to hip hop. They DJ themselves. They're musicians and they have a more of an in-depth feel. Like they get to talking about the quality of certain production and the effort, the samples of how certain shit got made. They pay homage to a lot of the OGs, the founding fathers. I learned a lot from them in terms of like they hip hop historians. That's the best way to put it.
Okay.
And then number 5, some shit called Stu Lee. Podcast.
They talking about
I listen to it from time to time, but I don't know, man. They not the same without the sound effects. Hey, Emma's only on like 2 shows and shit.
Hey, they need more Ty. They need more Ty Hicks, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man.
So
he needs more Todd.
They needs more Ty.
The day I see that shit in my
hashtag casting Tides.
Oh my god. Niggas gonna be mad. How y'all gonna have 2 hashtags?
Right.
I thought the first one was a typo. Is it cast the pods or cast the Tods? Yes.
But nah, like I
listen to our show on Pandora mostly.
Really?
synced in with my shit at work.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. If the certain ones that you're able to sync.
Yeah.
Because I that makes sense. But I listen on Spotify all the time. It's the easiest way to listen to it because I'm always on Spotify. I listen to all my music on Spotify. Like it's a one-stop shop for me. All my podcasts, everything. Like that's why I enjoy the rap. They've been doing this for years. I enjoy doing that.
Oh yeah.
I enjoy just getting my results every year and shit. They say, okay, well I listen to the most. So and it also kind of give you a reminder of the type of year you had.
Yeah, I remember. Just so you know, I had 1 year. My number one was Bobby Shmurda, Hot Nigga.
Damn. Really? It was damn.
That's my shit, dog. That is my shit. If I wasn't so mad at that nigga, I'd probably be listening to that shit a lot more now. That nigga ain't did shit since he got home, dog.
Nah, nope.
Oh
nothing,
my, he did a couple interviews.
That's it. A couple appearances.
Yeah. Showed up dancing a couple places.
Man. Yeah, that was
Spotify rap has been a good time, man. I think it's always cool, and that's probably one of my favorite things about this time of year is like being able to look back on all the shit that you've been through and that's happened, shit that you've experienced. Like it's cool. That's why I think the oldies are gonna be pretty dope.
Yeah, definitely. Man, especially a lot of Stu Lee podcasts. Like so, like I said, I'm making a personal I'm making number one on my own personal list. Like that's just gonna be just motivation. So, but you're right. But you're right. It reminds you of the type of year you had, and like music is something that's like the instrumental in just whatever you're going through. It's always a song for whatever mood you're going through. You know? It's always or sometimes you want to feel like listening to music. You just want to hear some motherfuckers talk shit about topics that you like to hear about, like wrestling and like and such, and hip hop and everything. So, or you want to hear Stu and Lee just cast pods,
Exactly. Yeah. So like I said, if we made it to your top 5, one, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for listening. We haven't been the most consistent bunch, but we've been consistent and inconsistent at the same time.
Yeah.
I feel like we've taken a couple hiatuses, but it's been hiatuses to the listeners. Behind the scenes, we've been still
Eddie Gordon. Yeah. We usually don't miss a week.
Nah.
Usually unless unforeseen circumstances.
Yeah.
That happen in either our personal lives, where we had to delay. Other than that, we usually been consistent. It's usually every week. We steady keep up with topics. We steady in communication on what we're gonna talk about and everything. We enjoy doing this every week to week. So we real hard working on there. Well, you might have been weeks where you didn't get episodes, but then next thing you know, you might get like about 4 or 5 episodes.
5 of these motherfuckers at one time.
Everything and shit. Yeah, dog. The fucking the Jimmy Butler you put on fucking threads.
Bro, for real shit.
Yeah,
real shit. Man.
Yeah, like man. I'm about to see either that or the Popeyes worker meme and shit. I
was thinking about that one too.
Yeah. So, but if we thank you for having us in our top 5, here we are.
Yeah.
And hopefully we done dropped enough material enough to be already in your fucking top 5 in 2020.
Bro, that's crazy. Like to be over 30 episodes at this point. Consider we started in what, April. We started in April, and to be at this point like 30, we're on 34 episodes.
Yeah. Right
now, we're probably gonna end up. It ain't too much left in a year. So let's say 35. 35 is definitely in the books for the year. Like I think that's an achievement, though. It's a lot of shows I listen to that ain't made it that far yet.
Nah, it is. Yeah. We still got more episodes.
Wait, I'm bleeping them.
I'm just saying.
Just for that.
I'm just saying.
No, I know, and you're right. But at the same time, I just want to be petty. I just want to be petty. I'm gonna bleep them, and best of luck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ain't got to worry about getting demonetized because we not monetized to begin with.
No.
Yeah. That's another thing, dog. We doing this shit off the strength.
And plus, nobody funding our show associated with any scandals or anything either.
Nah.
Like.
Oh my god. See, this is the shit that be having future Stu.
I'm just getting future Stu get this editing work going on right now. Yeah.
He just gave you that same look, that Big Sean.
Yeah.
Bruh. Oh my goodness. So, shout out to Spotify for the Spotify rap list. I take it back because y'all own motherfucking Soundtrap. Soundtrap can be a motherfucker. Yeah, shout out to me. I am a top 4% Bodega Boy listener as far as Spotify goes. So,
Yeah, and I think I had the percentage. Did they say what type of listener you was? They had me as a alchemist. They said listening is your laboratory.
Let me pull my shit up real quick.
Now, is it laboratory or laboratory? Because I used to watch fucking Dexter all this fucking time, and that hear them say, okay. Laboratory, okay. Because it's laboratory. It said you create your own playlist more than listeners do. Nice work, Doc. That was my little messages and stuff. Also, I'm in the top 1% fan of Larry June. So.
Damn.
Oh, also another thing about Spotify. Did you get the part where they was talking about your music is like compared to listeners in like, for me it was like listeners in Tempe, Arizona.
My shit was in like Connecticut.
Connecticut?
Yeah.
Let me see if I can pull that up. Oh, another thing I wanted to notice. Peak listening month of Drake was October.
Oh, Cyclops. That was mine.
Oh, Cyclops?
Yeah.
What is the breakdown of that?
Damn, I just skipped past that. My bad. I gotta wait for that shit to come back around. Man. The way you listen this year makes you a hero. Or maybe we should say anti-hero.
I mean, they was trying to be slick because they knew Future was your number one.
Yeah. When it comes to your listening, you're loyal and devoted. You like to focus on one genre, sometimes while wearing a monocle. I guess. I mean, that's kind of real shit. When I find a show, I usually lock in, and a lot of the shows that's on my top 5 I've been listening to for ages. So, yeah, so most listening genre was rap. It's been cool. And then you get that long ass list of stuff that you mostly listened to that year.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, one place to listen like you was Tempe, Arizona, because people are more likely to listen to Larry June, Jordan Word, or Smino.
Oh, shit. Larry June, do some shows out there.
Tempe, Arizona, up here.
Yeah.
Do another show in Detroit, man. That last one was lit, man. Also, Currency. You haven't been here in like fucking 2018.
Larry June, get me off work so I can come to your fucking show.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That shit be whack. Every time y'all niggas be like, hey, Larry June coming to top. Fuck. There's no way I could get that day off.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah. I couldn't miss that. That was my birthday. That was right before my birthday, too. I couldn't miss that, man. Hey, also, Currency. Please, yo, can you like come out back to Detroit? You haven't been here in like, what, 6 years?
Oh, yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah,
I'm usually at a bunch of
the last time we were there, it was a lit fucking night, man.
Yo, you remember that time we both was at the concert and we didn't realize it?
Yeah! that was the first time. Yeah. That was the first currency guy. I was like, yeah.
Oh shit.
Duh. Yeah, that was funny.
He was like, hey, that nigga was just like me. Oh shit.
Shit. Yeah, ready to you in.
M was down there. Yup.
Cause that was when M tried to roll the motherfucking. He was trying to. What was he trying to roll the weed with? Was it a fucking
Oh my god.
We was in the middle of the fucking floor trying to.
Yeah, and that nigga handed me that bitch and it was broke.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What the fuck? It was some Rillo.
Yeah.
It was some type of Rillo, and he handed that shit to me, and it was just useless. I don't know. I did what I could to make that shit work. But,
Yeah, dog, that shit was funny as hell. We was trying to trying to revive a fucking blunt, dog.
that was like the first 20, 30 minutes of the fucking... And he
Three niggas hugging up doing surgery on a fucking blunt in the middle of a currency concert.
while Currency is up there.
While Currency up there performing.
But it wasn't no Corner Boy P.
Nope.
It was... Oh, my God.
Yeah, so...
I'm glad shout out to St. Andrews, because we made it there before the floor fucking...
Yeah, exactly. Because that motherfucker been through some damage, though.
Man.
But yeah, we stumbled upon each other on the first time. Cause like I realized because this time I didn't know who else listened to Currency at the time.
Exactly.
So, and these motherfuckers, and then we all huddled up and actually were like, fuck it, let's all go the next time he showed up. So, but yeah, Currency.
We was down there where Currency and Wiz was there that day, right?
Yeah.
Because they was that when 2009 it just dropped?
Was it? Nah, it was. Wait, was it?
I was.
Yeah,
there.
it was. Yeah, it was.
I remember I was there.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. So.
Yeah, and everybody had apparently listened to that shit.
Yeah. That was that night.
That was wild.
That was.
God, that album went hard.
Yeah.
So
then we linked up with Jay Jackson.
Oh yeah! Shout out to Jay Jackson.
Yeah.
We met Ski Beach that night.
Yeah. Shout out to Ski Beats, man. Legendary producer. Yeah.
Hung out at motherfucking Sweetwater.
Well, right across the street and shit. Yeah.
Shut Sweetwater. That was a lit ass night.
That was, dog, for real.
That was a lit ass night.
Yeah. Yeah, because Jay opened for Currency that night.
Yeah, he did.
He opened for Currency that night. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, that night was lit, dog. So yeah, Currency, I need you to come back. Stu Lee will be in the building.
Yeah.
We will for sure be in the building. Just come back to Detroit.
Book Jay Jackson.
Yeah, book Jay Jackson
book
too.
Jay
man.
Jackson.
We need Jay Jackson to perform in the city too, man.
Yeah.
Straight
Mostly
up.
so we can get some better seats.
Yeah. Get a plug. Yeah.
I want some balcony seats next time I go to St. Andrews.
Nah, nigga, we trying to do though. We gonna be backstage and shit, nigga, man.
I'll
Stu
take that.
executive, man.
I'll take that.
Right, we press, nigga.
Man.
we media, nigga. We media.
Oh yeah.
Nigga, we media.
Hell yeah.
So right. We a podcast.
I forgot.
You forgot we cast pods.
We cast pods.
We cast pods
about that shit.
Right. That's
All right.
That's the motivation right there.
All right.
Right. We gonna get an interview with Currency and shit, man.
YouTube kids walking around 7 figures. Why not us?
Exactly. Right.
Why not us?
Right. We can do that shit too.
Yeah.
All right. That's type of shit we trying to do in 2024, man.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Let's try and do some more insider access shit.
Yeah. We trying to be out here because I ain't gonna lie. The SummerSlam episode was dope because it was fucking like us. We got to do more shit like that. Like we got to find events where we can just. Just go, interview people, and all that type of shit. Just interview random people.
And we ain't gonna do them stupid ass interviews, like be out there asking people stupid ass questions and instigating arguments. And shit.
That type of shit. No, we're not that type of show.
Give us a shout out, answer a couple questions.
All that type of shit. Yeah, that's simple.
Oh,
How you supposed to do it? Fucking weirdos. Trying to make shade room and shit.
Hell yeah.
No, this ain't us. No, we ain't that type of show.
Oh man.
So
yeah.
No.
I want to get this show big enough to the point where I want to start thinking about different names and shit. We got to come up with a whole nother name. So. Yeah.
Right.
Oh man, I can't even think of another name, man. This shit was.
Yeah, I can't even. Yeah, like it's just that. At this point, like I can't.
It. This is.
That's what we're gonna roll with. That's what it's with, man.
This just gonna have to be it.
We got a logo and shit and everything, man. We ain't got no time. We trying to rebrand and shit.
We do another name. We doing another show.
Right. Exactly, man. And it's getting paid for.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
It's being paid for. Like we like somebody to making motherfucking logo and shit. They doing all that shit. So we gonna have interns by the end.
Yeah, hell yeah. That ain't scared of fucking mic stands.
Right.
Damn, dog. Hey, you know what I found out this week?
What?
It's been new episodes of Archer dropping the last few weeks.
Yeah, and they haven't advertised it or nothing. So, and then it's supposed to be a last Archer special, but kind of like end the series.
Man, that's such a good show.
It is. I'm behind, but I gotta catch up on it. But Archer is fucking hilarious.
Archer is pretty wild.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's crazy how. Alright, so you haven't caught up on not this season that's going now, but the one before that.
I got to the middle of last season.
Okay.
That's where I left off at.
Alright, well. I think you'll enjoy the rest of that season and how that.
And I gotta plus I gotta prep myself for the last episode with with Archer's mom. So yeah, that's gonna be emotional.
Yeah, that was a tough one. R.I.P. Jessica Walter.
Yes, rest in peace, Jessica
Oh
Walter.
my God, she was so funny.
Oh yeah, she was fucking.
My God,
her between that and Arrested Development, duh, she was fucking amazing. Right,
just absurd. Man.
Yes, but her as Archer's mom is fucking. Oh, man.
Mallory Archer was a motherfucker.
Yes,
just ruined him, man.
For real, damn, dog. He's such a mama's boy.
Oh my goodness.
She. Man, the emotional damage she done did to Archer.
Oh my God, physical too. She shot.
Yeah, she did shoot him.
She shot him.
Hey, you know what's my favorite season of Archer is still? Is the season when they had the cartel.
Oh, and Pam was on the cocaine.
Pam was on the cocaine. That is my favorite season so far. Like,
yeah,
that is like that was the season for me. Like every episode, it was, and she was getting skinnier and motherfucking fit and shit. Dog. Like I'm like, dog. Pam was fucked up. Pam was fucking hilarious. Dog.
Pam is
a G.
Yeah,
she a motherfucking G. Dog.
Man.
Oh man, yeah, that was my season, right? That was my season right there, Archer. But I gotta catch up on the new ones and shit. So, and yeah, that's gonna be
yeah. Take your time. The episodes are pretty good. They enjoyable. So, yeah, that's kind of where that's at. Anything else you would recommend? Anything else you've been catching up on?
I'm pretty much cause like I ain't gonna lie, like with football season and wrestling been like the most things that I've been tuned into. Like I started watching stuff and gotta finish catching up on stuff and everything. But yeah, for now that's
I gotta catch up on Raising Kanan.
Oh, I did. Oh, well, yeah, I did. Yeah, you do. I did watch Raising Kanan.
I had that watched by
definitely watch. It was definitely a good episode.
I'll check that out tonight.
It was definitely a good episode. I enjoy Raising Kanan. Like that is. I like that. Like next to Ghost. Raising Kanan is like it's like neck and neck with Ghost is like one of my favorites because like I'll be tuned in.
Yeah.
So that like it's good. It's entertaining. I like the cast and it.
Yeah, I think they're cool, but Ghost is just so.
It is. But Raising, it's because it's the time differences. It's set in the '90s too.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's good. Like it's better acting than on BMF.
Yeah.
So,
I fuck with them. It's just
I fuck with them, but I don't take it as serious. Cause
yeah.
It's like the whole. I told you about the whole market.
I know.
Yeah.
I'd rather have that over. You remember Detroit 187?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Shout out to our boy Mike Swims. His car was in the episode. Yeah, remember the Caprice? Yep. The box Caprice. Yeah, the Great Caprice was in there. Yep. I watched that episode too. I was like, just to see.
Y'all told me that shit. I was like, I believe it. I don't send me a picture or nothing. I believe that this nigga just happened to be in the background of a fucking TV show, dude.
Yeah, that they used this car.
Oh my god.
There was some of course it was some goons driving this car.
Oh my god.
Getting chased by the motherfucking police and shit.
Did you say how much he made for that?
I don't think he ever said. I don't even remember.
It couldn't have been.
Shout out to the hype that show had, and it was only like one season.
Man.
Because it was not good.
Yeah. That if it made it that season, I don't even.
Nah, it was on like I don't think it made it a whole season. It was, but yeah, I think I checked out at the scene. I just wanted to see his car.
Yeah, I mean,
I be like, I had to do the DiCaprio meme and shit.
yeah,
like,
no, right?
Yo,
that was.
Hey, that's my boy car. I rode in there before.
Yo, that a lot of that show wasn't shot here, right?
Some of it was, but not a lot. Yeah, they was shooting some of it.
Nah, you can't do power outside of motherfucking. You can't do power in Ohio. You can't go to Canada and be like, oh yeah, this is power.
Hey, a lot of shit gets shot in like Canada, so I wouldn't be surprised.
I know,
So,
but in Detroit shit, you have to shoot it in Detroit.
Yeah, no, like you can't be like exit wounds and have it like set in Detroit and not even be Detroit.
Nah.
I was mad as hell. Like, this ain't Detroit.
Not at all.
I was mad like this is not Detroit. I watch that shit. Dog, that pissed me off. Dog, this fraudulent shit. This is not Detroit. Dog. Yeah, like you shoot your shit in Detroit. Shoot your shit in Detroit. Like,
yeah, right. Agreed. You run the risk of bending up rims on potholes and getting your coney or fucked up just like everybody else in the city.
If you ain't passing by no coney in the scene, nowhere in there, if there ain't no crackhead in the background and nothing at the gas station.
Goodness. Yeah, if it ain't niggas standing around at the gas station.
No, right,
oh,
exactly. Like that's not
right.
Detroit.
All right.
Right. You better watch some Tubi movies to take notes.
Man.
See how you shoot it. See how you supposed to Detroit.
Hey yo, real quick, shout out to the liquor store over on motherfucking.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to bleep that area. But niggas that turned that liquor store into the fucking club. Like niggas until it got cold, niggas was hanging out at that bitch like
shit like a video shoot.
I saw niggas out there 2-3 cars deep chilling. The liquor store was closed. It was like 3 a.m. I was coming home like my nigga.
Right.
My nigga, just take her to get a short stay, dog. Shout out to whoever baby mama that was sitting out hanging at a fucking closed liquor store at 3 o'clock in the morning. Shout out to y'all. So somebody procreated with that.
That nigga was in the car trying to find, hey yo man, I'm trying to do this thing with you know who and shit. Nigga.
Liquor store, you can't even buy a rubber.
Right, you can't afford fucking $25 to go to the motherfucking Crest Motel and shit.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
Crest Motel.
Yeah, that's right. Shout out to short stays. I know the names of them. Don't be ashamed, man. Y'all act like y'all ain't been to one.
Short stays don't get it done for me no more.
No. Well, see now when you have a residence, you know, shit. So you know,
I'm getting older. I started to treat my shit like lifetime affairs and shit. Having a whole fucking hotel for the night and shit, way on the edge of town, and nigga be showing up with a briefcase. Don't even be in the briefcase.
Secluded area and shit.
Oh yes, I am here for business purposes.
Right.
Yes, I'm here for regional manager here for a conference.
Right, you posing sneaky in and shit to loot your affairs and shit.
I know.
Yeah, so that's how. Yeah, we kind of grew out of those. But shout out to y'all, cause
hey, somebody, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, I mean, when niggas got girlfriends at home and shit, they got to find somewhere to go.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, I would say sometimes the back of the Tahoe ain't enough room, dog.
Yeah, exactly. It's not enough room, shit, and then not enough time too. Also, there's no receipts. You pay cash, nigga. Receipts.
Oh, yeah.
There's no track record and shit.
Yeah, as long as the body or
if you get caught in your motherfucking. I wish I would pay debit for a fucking short stay. The fuck.
Man.
Like I don't even want to see that shit. That shame on my credit on my fucking transcripts and shit.
Yo,
I want to see that look like.
Is this how we pivot in the show? We about to go into motherfucking. We about to get to talking about fucking short stays.
No, just not to leave a track record on the motherfuckers.
Man.
Don't use your debit card. Use cash every time, my nigga.
Yeah, I was about to talk about. I was about to talk about. You ever been in a short stay and somebody had their room open? Stay away.
See that shit.
Don't.
No.
This is a life lesson. Don't ever entertain the open short stay room.
Never. No.
Don't ever.
Don't walk in that trick. No.
If you get in a short stay and somebody got their room open, don't ever. Don't pay it no much. Just keep moving. It's never.
Yes.
I've never fallen in that trap, but I already.
Me neither. But I know a trap when I see one, and I ain't about to fucking fuck. Nope. Just keep walking. Keep walking.
No.
Keep walking.
No, I'm good.
Yup.
Hell.
Oh shit. Yeah.
It's gross, man.
Yeah. So. Shout out to the short stays that got cable in there, man. I think y'all better than everybody and shit though. But y'all convenient. So.
Shout out to the chick that accidentally gave the location of a short stay when you was looking for some shit. Oh, it's one over on. And you like, how the fuck? Well, all right, yeah.
So,
you? Thank you for the information, but you know.
So, yeah. Hey, if she know the location of more than one motherfucking short stay and shit, you might have to watch out for her. She done fuck somebody you knew.
Oh man,
that's the game.
Nah, more than one. Maybe she just a freak. If she know one on the east side and the west side, then that's a problem.
If she know on the east side, west side, and downriver.
Not downriver, dog. Downriver short stay.
Hey, they got them down there too.
Oh my god,
they got them down there too.
Oh,
so you know, I may or may have not been to one.
Just own your white girl, man. At that point, just
hey, you know what? On that note, we're gonna
out of here.
Yeah, we're out of here. We're gonna close the show.
Killed the show.
Yeah. So, socials. You can find me at B Lee at B Lee 313 on Twitter. B_Lee 313 on Instagram and Threads. Just B Lee on Facebook. Stu, where can they find you?
At Stocking Cap Stu, all one word on IG, Twitter, Threads. Somebody almost got me to get on Facebook. Somebody almost shout out to you for. I'm gonna say more off mic, but shout out to you. You almost got me to fall into the bait. We was having that conversation, and she was like, "Yeah, I just sent you a link on Facebook." And I was like, oh, I ain't been on Facebook. Wait a minute. Nice try. Nice, pretty sneaky, sis.
You almost had it. Yeah. Got to be quicker than that.
Exactly. The Stu Lee page is on Facebook, though.
Yes, it is. Yes. You can find Stu Lee on Facebook. You can find her on Stu Lee 313 on Twitter. Yeah. You can find us... also email us, StuandLee313 at gmail.com.
Yep.
STUANDLEE 313 at gmail.com.
Oh, yeah.
So you can find us there. What else?
If you're on Spotify, check out the polls and the Q&As.
Yes.
We try to keep it real interactive around this mug.
Yes.
All feedback helps the show. We can handle constructive criticism. If you send us a good review, we'll roast somebody for you.
Yup, we sure will. So we'll find us on Spotify. You can find us on Apple, Amazon Music. You can find us on Pandora. You can find us on Google Podcasts, and you can find us on iHeart.
Yep.
So just same time, same place, same stations. You know how it is. So
damn Skippy.
Yep. So anything, and also if you listening, thank you for
listening. Thank you for supporting.
Yeah, so tuning in and everything, no matter what you're doing. If you cleaning around in the house, or if you're at the gym and shit, or even if you on your way to go pick up that one thing to go to the short stay, thank you for listening.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Listen to this is that short stay music.
Yeah. This is that short stay podcast.
Yeah. I'm adding that shit to our description, dog. Like, what y'all talking about? Wrestling, power, and short stays. Oh, we got our title.
Power sports and short. Wrestling, power sports and short stays.
Oh, that's our title for the week. Wrestling, power, and short stays.
Oh, dog.
Oh, man.
Well, we so fucking
All right,
fool,
we found our niche.
Yep. We found our demographic. Yep, there we go. That's what we do.
Yo,
We found our genre. So.
If you or someone you know own a short stay, advertise.
Hey, now we gotta post stickers on short stays and shit, dog.
Bro!
Yep.
Put that shit right on the motherfucking counter.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. Put the barcodes on there. So yep.
Start.
Yep. So.
Oh, you know them barcodes ain't man. You know them barcodes ain't coming down.
Nope. Hell no. Nope. They'll be up there. Yep. So.
Fuck.
So while y'all getting y'all little thing, you know,
Put them bitches on the ice machine.
Yep.
Oh,
Put on the vending machine that ain't got shit in it.
Oh hell yeah.
You know, stop.
You always got cigarettes in that bitch. Cigarettes and stale condoms.
Yep.
Man. Shout out to the vending machine that's currently holding a Plan B.
Right.
You saving somebody's ass right now.
Right now, yep, like for sure. You coming in clutch as hell, man.
Know it yet.
Yeah.
Man. Shout out to the motherfucker that had to overdraft a card on Plan B.
Duh. Oh my God.
Bro.
Hey, it's dire, dog. It's dire.
Man. Don't have a girl doing that shit. Don't have a girl doing that shit.
Shout out to women at DoorDash and Instacart that ship their Plan Bs.
Yeah.
And you know they like to do it in privacy, and they have you drop that shit off at the door.
That's got to be a higher delivery charge, dog.
Right? Yeah. So
you should make.
There got to be a walk of shame fee for that.
Oh my God.
So
yeah. It's got to be like a mandatory 10-20% tip. Something crazy.
Let's see. Look at the face of the woman that got raw dog last night to where she got up.
Oh man, what if DoorDash was make it to where you like you had to take a photo regardless, even if you handed it to him?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Yo.
Oh shit, dog.
We out of here.
Yeah, we out of here, dog. What the fuck is wrong with this?
Oh boy.
Dog. On that note,
Stupid ass short stay. Why do we even write a show, dog? Why do we?
I know, cause I swear, cause we were supposed to close the show like 20 minutes ago.
Oh my God.
And we just
why do we even try? Cause
nah, okay. We gotta do one episode where you had like no script.
I'm with that.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun.
I don't know if the listeners gonna be with that.
Yeah. So it might get wild. So you know, be like an episode of no script. Now you down the road. Like it's gonna be just the point. Like 1 week we're gonna be like, you know what?
We talk about what the fuck we want.
Right. We're gonna go acapella on this motherfucker.
Oh man.
We're gonna go freestyle on this motherfucker. Yeah. Right. Be the Lil Wayne episode.
All right. Well, that's y'all bonus content for the week.
Yeah.
I just got an episode and 10 minutes of ramble.
Yeah. So, this was
description necessary. Thanks for listening, y'all.
Yeah. This was the Corliss Williams episode number 34. Thanks for listening to Stu and Me podcast. We'll tune in. We'll listen to it. We'll be back next week for an episode 20.
Hashtag cast the pods. VoiceOfDetroit.net.
Oh yeah, I was about to remind you that too.
Yeah, VoiceOfDetroit.net.
Yeah, VoiceOfDetroit.net.
Out.
Yes.
Prison reform.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's go.
Yep.
We out of here.
We're out of here.
Last but not least,
deuces. Bye.